Welcome back to my channel. Yesterday we discussed about the different worlds and the evolution of man through these worlds, and I have explained about the various planets, the Midgard consisting of sun and moon, and then till Neptune, it is controlled by Betelgeuse, and then we have the first six cubes are basically the Midgard, including the Helgard here, 1 cube and 2 cube are Helgard. So till here we have the Midgard, and from here to here, 12 cube, there is another world. Basically, in terms of evolution, I told you this is basically 6 into 11, that is 6-eyed. That is a metaphor. It's not, you cannot say it's just literally 6 eyes, but it is in this, it's kind of a scale of evolution. So, and here at 88 you will have 8 into 11, so 8 eyes. 8 eyes meaning four-headed, so it goes on and on like that. I explained yesterday. Today we will see the same thing in basically Gnostic perspective, which we can divide it into these parts. As we all know, in the Gnostic model of cosmos, we have here, somewhere here you have the monad, somewhere here you have the bar below, and below them you have Gnostic Christ, and below Gnostic Christ you have divine human, and below divine human you have psychic human, below psychic human you have fallen human. So basically the 6 cube, the Midgard, those who live in this Midgard are 6-footers, and they are entirely made out of the earthly materials. So they are purely material human beings. And these psychic human beings are the ones, though the body remains here, psychologically he is up here. I mean, those who can activate the higher chakras, they will be here, psychic human. So psychic human's domain extends from 7 cube to 12 cube. It is a psychic human. So psychic human, and also the main concept of Gnosticism is the Yaldabaoth. Yaldabaoth is the 13 cube here. He is somewhere here. You can see this is a 12 cube, this is 13 cube. So somewhere here at the 13 cube, you have the Yaldabaoth. Under Yaldabaoth, the 12 cube is under Yaldabaoth. So 12 cube is psychic man is almost as good as the Yaldabaoth. And then we have the divine man at the 18th level. Not exactly 18th level, we should call it the 14th level. The guy at 14th level is the divine man. So he is son of 16 cube. You have 16 cube here. The topmost of these numbers, they corresponds to 16 cube. And that 16 cube and 12 cube, 16 cube is father, 12 cube is mother. I always to tell you about this thing. Here you have 16 cube is father, 12 cube is mother, and somewhere here in between these two you have the divine man. He is a human yet divine human. Christ is different. Christ is actually 16 cube himself is the Christ who is crucified between 12 24 constellations, 24 cube. So the 16 cube is here, kind of, this is a Gnostic Christ basically. These are the 24 or the constellations. So 14 cube is the divine man, and then 16 cube is of course Christ, and then above this you have the monad and Babylon. So that is a kind of Gnostic model, and we should also look at the more popular Greek model also, Greek mythology also. So, in the Greek mythology, in the very beginning, there was Phanes. Phanes was created by the original Chronus, time and chaos. Chaos is Psyche. So, he is son of Chronus and chaos. So, they don't exactly give birth to a human, they create, out of which Phanes emerges. He has golden wings and he emerges. He is supposed to be the first king of the universe. So from Phanes, we have Phanes, you can say, as well say, this is a kind of 36 cube is a kind of the Phanes, and he divides into 24 cube and 18 cube. So here the 24 cube is this one, 18 cube is this one. So we have in fact clubbed both, because today these two coexist. So 24 cube he is here, 18 cube is here. He divided, these two were divided by a man called the 20 cube. 20 cube is nothing but, I will explain who is 20 cube. In the Germanic runes, we have the 20th rune is called Manas. If you see, this is Manas. Manas is nothing but man in Germanic runes. So this Manas is none other than the Manu, you can call. So the least rung of the cosmic order is this one, of course, our Midgard. So in this Midgard can be represented by this 3 cubes moon, 4 cube sun, 5 cube Manu. So in this guy is the Manu, the moon, sun, and Betelgeuse. Betelgeuse guy is the Manu. In the least rung in our world, we can say Betelgeuse is the Manu. So this is Manu. The sun is kind of twin, as I always tell you. A sun is always both a square and a cube. Cube is supposed to be man, square is supposed to be woman, female. So the sun is both male and female. So that is why, that's the reason why they call him the twin. But in actuality, he is one entity. So this is the sun, twins, or in the original PIE creation myth, he is called Yemo. Yemo and cow. There was a combination of Manu sacrificed Yemo to create the human beings, and he sacrificed cow to create the material world, they say. So the Yemo part is the cube part here, cube of the sun, that is 4 cube, and cow is the same thing basically, but cow is the 8 squared part. 4 cube and 8 squared both are equal to 64. So the cube part is Yemo, cow part is 8 squared. So in the least rung in our world, what you can say is 8 square is cow, 4 cube is the Yemo or our sun itself. It is both, and then Trito is moon. This Trito guy helps this Manu hold sun in this region. If you remove this moon from our system, there will be imbalance. This sun will get out of the system, right? The sun will hurl away if the moon is not there. That is the reason why they introduced moon. This is Manu. This is the third guy, Trito, who ensures that the sun is in place. Not many of us know about this Manu guy. This Manu guy is not visible to the to us in this world. He is at the in the uppermost regions of the Orion galaxy. Of course, we know moon, we know sun. So this is the PIE at in the least level, that is our level. So this is a guy Manas 20 cube, who originally sacrificed 16 cube and 12 cube, divided 24 cube into 16 cube and 12 cube. That is this is the Manu kind of, this is Yemo, and this is a Trito. Then and yeah. So if you go higher and higher, whichever I show in red, that is the diagonal of this right angle triangle, is the Manu. They say Swayambhu Manu. Swayambhu Manu. So that Swayambhu Manu is nothing but I told you about the PIE earlier. I explained about PIE, right? I'll show you for Emir Rambian Pi. In the Pi, this guy is the Swayambhu Manu, because this is 18 cube. 18 cube separated from 24 cube, and 18 cube herself divided into 15 cube, 12 cube, and 9 cube. 9 cube is the 9 realms of the Nordic world. 15 cube is Odin or Osiris or whatever. Actually, this is the Manu guy. Odin is supposed to have killed Emir, sacrificed Emir to create the world. So this 15 guy has indirectly caused the split of 24 cube and 18 cube, the total making 36 cube, who is the Emir, and he killed Emir, and in between two more levels are there. That is of here you have the bar. This is not bar, actually that is Emir, and Emir in between you have beer bar, two more levels. Okay, so in the pie, 15 guy has sacrificed 18 cube, kind of 18 cube has split to give birth to 15 cube, 12 cube, 9 cube. This guy is called the Swayambhu Manu. Swayambhu Manu is nothing but Odin, Osiris, and Enki, Neptune, like all those synonymous names. He is called by those names. That guy is the Swayambhu Manu, and this guy has basically split 18 cube, and then 18 cube we have the 9 worlds and the pseudo sun. This guy, if you remember, this one was the here 12 cube played the part of the Trito. Here 20 was Manu, 16 was the twin or the sun, and this is the Trito. So in fact, she played the Trito role. 12 plays female role in this trio, and she plays male role in this trio. So to sum it up, uh, the Manu guy is always the diagonal of the uh, rectangle triangle. The middle side is twin and Yemo. The third side is Trito, and this includes the Emo himself. The twin himself is both Emo and cow, because 8, if you take the square of this 4 cube, it will be 8 square. So 8 square is the cow here in our world, present world, and Emo is 4 cube, Trito is moon, Manu is Betelgeuse. Wherever you go, this combination will continue. It is only a scale, the scale that differs. Okay, so yeah, anyway, so that is the 20th rune. And then if you look at, yeah, we were talking about the Gnostic mythology. Phanes was created by Cronus, the original Cronus, and Chaos. Chaos is called Ananke. Cronus and Ananke created an egg, cosmic egg, and that egg, from that egg emerged Phanes, the first king of the world. Uh, and Phanes divided into 24 cube and 18 cube. Though we are showing them together here, they are two different entities, as we know, these two. So yeah. Now, uh, this Venus gave control after later to Gaia. Gaia are also we can call Nyx. There's a goddess called Nyx. Phanes gave his scepter. Scepter is the rod with which he rules the world. That scepter he handed over to Gaia, in the sense that otherwise you can also call Nyx. So this Gaia gives her scepter to her son Uranus. Gaia is 18 cube. 18 cube gave scepter to 12 cube Uranus. 12 cube Uranus, of course, he didn't quite give it to Cronus, but Cronus took it away by killing him. By castrating Uranus, Cronus took the scepter. And as the saying goes, well, what you sow is what you reap. So Zeus, his son, Cronus' son Zeus, killed Cronus. Rather, there is no killing the divinities. So Cronus was put in Tartarus, somewhere here in the hell. The lowest pit of the hell is called Tartarus, and Zeus put Cronus in Tartarus. He held him in iron chains. So that thus ended Cronus chapter. So the scepter passed down to Zeus rather forcibly, and the latest, as I always tell you, the latest generation of the representatives of the gods and the original Trinity here, this Trinity are here. This is Ham. These three, four, five represents the sons of basically the Noah's three sons. So this is the Ham, this is Shem, this is Japheth. So the control from Zeus passed on to kind of Japheth. So basically, the Japheth is the what do you call the founder, founding father of PIE, basically Proto-Indo-European civilization, whatever you have, that spread from the Caucasus Mountain, Rata Mountains, and the Caspian Sea region. They, when Noah divided the power between his sons, the Ham got Africa, Shem got the Middle East, and Japheth, the youngest son, yeah, Japheth, got the European region, higher upper region. So from Caspian Sea, where the ship is supposed to have stopped, from there, the Proto-Indo-Europeans, basically the Proto-Indo-Europeans are none other than the sons of Japheth. The sons of Japheth spread from there to all parts of the world, including India. India, they spread to Latin America, India, America, Europe, even to East. The the Siberian Mongoloid race, the race of Genghis Khan is also the race of Japheth. So sons of Japheth. So the sons of Japheth spread all over the world. Today, as of today, 45% of the world speaks some kind of Proto-Indo-European language, including most of the Indian languages, except for the Southern Indian languages, four Southern Indian languages, which also have heavy mix of PIE language, but to some extent they are not completely PIE. So um, yeah, so that is the story of the evolution of mankind and their spreading of the basically what you call the PIE. PIE is here. PIE basically believes in the original sacrifice made by Manu. Whatever they do, they stick to this original sacrifice. They remember that and they perpetuate that. Basically, Manu is the one who sacrifices. He is a sacrificer. The Yemo is the sacrificed, and Trito is the one, the helper. He helps hold this twin in this region, sun in this region, our middle world. Moon helps keep sun in this region, and actual culprit is this guy, Manu, who is the sacrificer. So, and also the twin term came because this guy, 4 cube or 16 cube, whatever the sun is, that guy is both male and female in the sense he is a cube as well as a square. As a cube, he is 4 cube here, our sun, and as a square, he is 8 squared. 8 squared is nothing but the cow. So this guy is the one who pulls the arrow of, as I explained, the jaw of the jaw which keeps the this what do you call, cow or denu or dhanu. That is why the terms are so similar. Dhanu and denu are one and the same. So he bends that bow uh, and keeps it taut so that the sun is within this system, and this guy Trito helps him. The Ja and Koja pull the bow into that arced shape, and they to keep this Yemo in place, keep Yemo and cow. in place. That is why Dhanu and Dhenu they are called. Yeah, so that's pretty much what I wanted to explain today. So let us meet some other time.